We're talking about the nerves of the abdomen today, starting with the lumbar plexus. It's a network of nerves located in the lumbar region posterior to the psoas major. Its roots are the anterior rami of spinal nerves L1 through L4 and T12, and it innervates the skin and musculature of the lower limbs, lower abdomen, and the pelvis. So let's first talk about the root and location of each main branch in the lumbar plexus, starting with the subcostal nerve. It comes from the anterior rami of T12, and it runs along the inferior border of the 12th rib. The iliohypogastric nerve is from T12 and L1. It runs laterally to the transversus abdominis. And next is the ilioinguinal nerve. It comes from L1, follows the same general pathway as the iliohypogastric nerve, but it goes down further and then through the inguinal canal. The genitofemoral nerve comes from L1 and L2. It pierces through the psoas major and pops out the front. Then it quickly divides into the medial genital branch and the lateral femoral branch. The lateral cutaneous branch of the thigh comes from L2 and L3. It runs down laterally to the inguinal ligament. The femoral nerve is the largest. It comes from L2, 3, and 4, and it passes laterally to the psoas major to the anterior thigh. The obturator nerve comes from L2, L3, and L4. It runs medially to the psoas major and then runs through the obturator foramen. Lastly, the lumbosacral trunk comes from L4 and 5, and it passes medially to the rest. The abdominal viscera is innervated by the autonomic nervous system, which includes sympathetic and parasympathetic fibers. For sympathetic innervation, preganglionic neurons are found in the thoracolumbar splanchnic nerves from T5 to L2. These bypass the sympathetic trunk and synapse with postganglionic neurons in the preganglionic region. This decreases blood flow to the abdominal viscera and inhibits digestion. Parasympathetic innervation includes both the vagus nerve and the pelvic splanchnics. So their preganglionic neurons are found in the medulla for vagus and in the sacrum for the pelvic splanchnics. They synapse with their postganglionic neuron in the walls of their target organs. This stimulates peristalsis in the gut and secretion by digestion glands.